You see this Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels saga. When we felt the saga was over, as in when we felt everything was almost coming to an end, boom, these people release season 2. Like we are done with season 1, we are now entering season 2. So yesterday, or should I say early this morning, LAILA, one of Ned Nwoko's wife, that is I think the fourth or the fifth wife, posted something on Instagram dishing Regina Daniel, and this is what she said. How dare you say that you ever gave me money? For what exactly? I am very contented with the provision my husband makes for our family. We should show Nigeria our bank account to see who is paying money to our account. You also know that my husband completely hates alcohol, drugs, and smoking. He has always been clear, and he would never accept any wife who drinks, smoke, or uses drugs. The only reason you are fighting my husband is because he wants you to stop your drugs and alcohol addiction. It has always been a serious matter for him, as he neither smokes nor drinks himself. You know too well that I almost lost my marriage when you introduced me to drugs 6 years ago, and it was my husband quick insistence on intervention that rescued me from the dark path. You have been a bad influence since you married into the beautiful family, giving drugs to nannies and our workers, including your younger sister Destiny. You infected everyone with your virus, and this is why I will not trust my daughters around you unsupervised, especially when I found that you were also sleeping with every single girl around you. Please go and sort yourself out. Seek help immediately and continue with your rehabilitation, and leave me and leave the other wives out of this. I say this not out of anger, but from a place of truth and concern for the level of lies that you are peddling for reasons that are known to you. So I think before she posted this, I think Regina Daniel have already said before that she was paying money into LAILA's account. Like, just like the mother said, Regina Daniel helped Ned Nwoko with $50,000 for his election. I think they also alleged that Regina Daniel was also, or should I say Regina Daniel also alleged that he was sending money into LAILA's account. So I think that was what he clarified, and also added other bombs. So now we are going to dissect and analyze this thing that LAILA said. We are still going to talk about Regina Daniel's response, because as at this moment, Regina Daniel has replied to this thing LAILA said, and even Regina Daniel's sister Destiny also replied to this allegation. Yes, they have already thrown their own bomb. But before we get into their own reply, let's dissect what this LAILA said. So by implication of what this LAILA said, she's trying to tell us that it was Regina Daniel that introduced her into drugs. So which means she already accepts the fact that she was into drugs according to her, and it was Regina Daniel that introduced her. Now we all know that when Regina Daniel got married, even though at this moment we don't actually know the age which Regina Daniel got married, because from beginning we thought she got married at the age of 19. Now we are hearing 17, 21. It is now confusing. There's been a lot of confusion in this Regina Daniel's age. Ned Nwoko has already dropped his own bet. We are going to talk about that one in another video. So just to keep this video short. So it means, by implication, what this LAILA is trying to tell us is that it was Regina Daniel that got married at the age of 19 that introduced a woman of 29, because at that age Regina Daniel got married, let's just say 6 years ago, let's not even talk about the age. The 6 years ago Regina Daniel got married, I think she was 6 years ago Regina Daniel was 18, LAILA was 29. So why will a lady of 29 years as at that time be very bold to come out in social media to say that a girl of 18 years introduced her to drugs? Like, how dumb does she think? Like, does she think, even if she is dumb, does she think Nigerians are dumb also? So by implication, she's mean that minor, as Regina Daniel was. So if Regina Daniel tell her make she jump from upstairs, let's even assume, say, okay, really, it be like maybe now Regina Daniel really now introduced her to drug. But do you want to tell me that at that age, that woman does not know her left from her right? Like, she does not know her left from her right, that a child that she's senior with a whole, how many years? A whole 11 years, because 18 to 29 is 11 years difference. A girl she's senior with 11 whole years introduced her into drugs. Like, is it with the Regina Daniel put gun on her head, over her head, and be like, you are going to take drug, or I unalive you. How? Because I want to know how the Regina Daniel forced her. If Regina Daniel at the age of 18 years could force that girl, could make that girl, could actually deceive that girl into taking drug, then it means that girl self, she's not even a good mother. Like, she's not a good mother, because an outsider can just come and tell her anything, and she, she will just practice it. It means she's not a good role model to her children, not even a good wife, because it means she's dumb. Anybody can just deceive her. That is what he implied. And she's also saying that Regina Daniel also does girls, girl. Like, I don't know how true this is. I am not here to come and say, oh, Regina Daniel, do this one, do this one. Like, because I know one thing with cases like this is that every party will want to, say their own part in a way that you believe them, in a way that, they will buy that public sympathy, the way they will buy that public trust. Okay, now me, you go believe. So, I don't want to remove the fact that in every allegation, or in every, there might be atom of truth, yes, because I don't know how I want to put it, but trusting someone 100%, I know that I am siding Regina Daniel in this issue, but I don't want to, like, in everything said about her, I know that there might be a little bit atom of truth, but but for the fact that, her, as young as she is, it kind of covers a lot of her behavior, because she's acting like a child. There is nothing you come and tell me that Regina Daniel do now that I will even find as in, I will really castigate her that much. Not to even compare, like, especially if it has to do with NED NWOKO and this LAILA. She's the youngest of all in that house. She's the youngest. So I will even take it that she's acting like a child. She's acting like the child that she is, because how old is she? So now let's go to Regina Daniel. Regina Daniel have dropped her own trying to, like, aside Regina Daniel, a lot of people don't attack this girl. Even Stanley on top have said his own, drag her. So let's read what Regina Daniel said. She said, first off, openly saying you don't leave kids around me is the most useless and hurtful thing Ned ordered his retired wife to say. I am such a mother to many children that is quite tiring. Also, saying I sleep with every single girl. Truthfully, sleeping with same gender isn't a thing that I consider shameful. But however, is this the other woman so certain? How is this other woman so certain? Lo, is she so certain because I slept with her too? I hope she also know that if not for polygamy disadvantage, her son and mine can't even be together because of all the atrocities we have caught him doing that I will never mention. But my son love him so what can I do? Ned, better protect your kids. Their foundation is the ultimate, and not use them to weaken me. Now, this is not the only thing Regina Daniel said, but let me talk about something. Do you know, a lot of people on social media have been saying that actually that does not look like, that write-up from LAILA does not look like what LAILA herself would put up. A lot of people have been, insinuating or saying that it could actually be NED NWOKO that used his wife's phone to put up that write-up, because you know that even though that man is grown, even though he's grown as, he's still petty. He's as petty as a child. Like, he's even pettier. You guys know, before, she was actually the first person that came online, to start dissecting and, narrating, saying things that shouldn't be said about this marriage. And you all remember that Regina Daniel also said it one time that the husband make them post some things, right up. So it's possible that she has been, manipulated by NED NWOKO. This is not my word, but that's what people are saying. So people have been alleging that it could be NED NWOKO that has manipulated that woman to put up that writing. So now, from what Regina Daniel said, okay, let's see which other thing the Regina Daniel said. Okay, this is the only thing she said. So now, let's dissect what Regina Daniel said. Yes, because we also talk about her own. So she said that this LAILA, from what she said, he actually implied that LAILA is actually lying, because she's the type of a lady that, other wife, they bring the kids of other wife to her to take care of, and we cannot also attest to that, because there was a particular time when, I think during the time when Regina Daniel newly got married, when she had that her first son Muni and newly, we were always seeing how with the other kids traveling out and everything, she takes care of them. So for that, I would say that what LAILA said is actually lie, because I was following Regina Daniel then. There were times that she would even take all the children out to swimming, all the other wife kids to swimming, shopping, and a lot of things. So for that, I would say what that woman said in that part is lie. Then the part of sleeping with girls, I don't know from the what Regina Daniel put out from the defense. I don't really know if I should say maybe she is or she's not. I don't really know. But you know that in this channel, I'm not really supporting anyone. I would say I'm supporting Regina Daniel, but I am also giving benefit of doubt. Yes, I am for no one, and I am from everyone. I am from Regina, and I am also from everyone, and I'm also for no one. So she said she's not really talking down on maybe girl kind of a thing. Yes, but why is the woman so sure that she was also doing girl? That is it because she have already done did the same thing with her? So me, that part, I don't really see that thing as, for me, it's like maybe somebody would like say they guilty, but that she's trying to play safe, because that girl thing, it could have leaked from anybody. So I don't know. So that part, let me say that part, I don't really understand it. I don't know if Regina Daniel is trying to defend herself from it, or she's trying to imply that, okay, what if I'm doing it, those kind of a thing. Then she said that even that LAILA child, that she have caught that LAILA child doing a lot of things that even if left for her, she will not even allow the son of that lady even around her own children. So the story is just getting interesting by the day, with a whole lot of new expositions. So this is what Regina's sister talked about, because in LAILA's write-up, she implied that Regina Daniel was also giving her kid sister drugs, which is Destiny Daniels. So let's read what she wrote in defense, because she's actually not only defending herself, she's also defending her sister. So this is what she wrote. Now, this is what Destiny wrote. She said, I think she was defending her sister, Regina Daniel. So see what she said. She always referred to Regina Daniel as my idolo. So she said, my idolo don't send me to reply as her underdog, as na underdog they ring. And what's with you all saying she introduced you to drugs? So she will tell you to put hand in fire and you will. So wait, did you say 6 years ago, meaning at 18? Me, how old was I 6 years ago that you said I was on drugs too? Ha, you are really a foolish old woman, you drug addict. Thank God you confirmed you all took drugs. Put some respect on your name, you retard swine. She's a blessing to us. You and your husband and any other family member that comes to mind. She's a blessing to us, you, your husband, and any other family member that comes to mind. LAILA, here she called that LAILA. LAILA, it's a bracket LAILA. Can you shut up and not mention my entire family that you know nothing of? You illiterate, can you even comprehend what you wrote? Plus, did you say bank account? You broke lady, that's why you only do what your husband instructs. Abeg, shop the husband and tell him to leave the virus in your family alone. He should have fought for you like this when you left, but sadly na man make you leave and sapa make you return. Abi she find her own man make them leave am too. Tell your husband to compose a better speech that doesn't make you seem stupid. When two lions fight, the grass suffer. Please remain in your lane, because we know you are suffering. Why didn't you channel this bitterness to the wives before her? Then here, defending herself, she said, LAILA time bound introducing Destiny into drugs. You honestly need to get checked, because to fabricate something that's ridiculous, that's ridiculous, you must not be mentally stable. The same person who spoke and reasoned like her brain stopped developing at 22. Please, you really think Nigerians are as gullible as you are? I wish you all the best, Mrs. Carry Me Wholesale. So you guys, you saw what Destiny put up. She was trying to, and if you really read her write-up, you will actually pick sense in it, because if LAILA said Regina introduced her to drugs 6 years ago, and even Destiny, okay, let's say Regina was 18 years 6 years ago, so it means Destiny, who is even their last born, I think, how old do you think she will be 6 years ago? I know Rita Daniel might not be the best of mother, but I'm sure she will not fold her hands and watch her child below it. It means Destiny might even be below, might even be that kind 14 years, 6 years ago. I know Rita Daniel will not fold her hand and watch her child of 13, 14 years doing that kind of thing now. So it means this place they catch Regina Daniel, and to even think of it, some of her write-up is even, I can relate, because she said, why is Ned, fighting and killing himself over Regina Daniel leaving the marriage? She's no longer interested. Meanwhile, when LAILA left 2 years ago, Ned Nwoko didn't even beg. There was no media, anything. Ned Nwoko didn't even flinch. E be like say the girl stay, Sapa won't finish her, and she came back to the marriage. Because watch now, meanwhile he's calling Regina Daniel miserable, that in all his wife Regina Daniel is the most useless. So how come he's fighting so much to get back this useless wife? Meanwhile LAILA, that to him that is useful, when LAILA left he didn't even fight to get her back. So by implication, these two, who do you think is more useful? It means he can't get over Regina Daniel. Men, they have that ego that they don't want you to know that you are useful to them, so they always want to come and make you feel like as if you are nothing to them. Meanwhile they cannot stay without you in their life. So if he's useless, Regina Daniel is useless like Ned implied, then why is he on her case? Marriage is not a do or die affair. The girl does not want again, then leave that useless girl, let her face her family, let her build her life from crash. So guys, please, what's your thoughts in all this? Please drop your thoughts in the comment section. Also analyze, please drop your own analysis. I want to hear this story from another different opinion. Please drop your analysis in the comment section. Thank you.
Move your body.